Hi everyone, welcome back to the Quarter Acre Homestead. Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of the chicken coop that we just built. Alright, so this year we decided we're going to get chickens. We had chickens like 7 years ago, and we decided we're going to do that again. These chickens are for egg production, so we got 6 baby chicks, and then we started building a coop. So I looked around on YouTube and online a lot for ideas, and I really like the coops that Carolina Coops build, and they have lots of YouTube videos. You can go look them up, and basically they gave tours of their coops and show things that they've learned over the years. They sell to people all over the US. They ship the coops on pallets in sections, and then people put them together at their homes, and they were just really nice looking coops. So I decided to try to copy them, which one of their videos they said, if you're going to build your own, learn from us and copy us. So I guess they don't mind if you do that. So this is the coop we came up with. The one that they build is called, I think, the American coop or the Carolina coop. So I will give you a quick tour. So this is the back. We have a couple doors here. This one is for food storage, and I still have tools from when I was building it. It's blocked off so the chickens can't get to this section. Not much else here really. I did leave a little space here so I could reach in and open this window, which I'll show you more about that on the other side because it'll be easier to see. Also, I did mess up a little bit, and to get it so the chickens could access their egg box, I had to add this little piece. But other than that, that's all there really is to look at there. So then we have this locked up for the evening. This is the actual coop. And these chickens are just about big enough to not need a brooding light, but we've been having this light on to keep them warm. Right here we have a roost bar in there. We have a door out to the main coop. We have linoleum coming up the sides and along the bottom. It comes up 6 inches, and we are planning to do what's called the deep litter system. So basically we'll put wood chips or wood shavings or some kind of bedding that mixes with their manure and kind of composts in there, and when it gets 4 or 5 inches, then this door will open, and this will fold down, and I can scrape all of that stuff into a wheelbarrow. I'm not ready yet, and now I kind of just messed my door up. Let's see if I can get that shut again. Okay, if you come back over here, I'll show you the windows. So these are plexiglass windows, so in the winter we can have them closed, and in the summer we can slide them open to allow more ventilation. 1/2-inch hardware cloth. Not much else to talk about in there, I guess. There is the door. Come around out here. We have that door on a string, and so when it's open, it's hooked down here. When it's closed, it's hooked up here. And if you look back in there, when the door is closed, there's a hinge that flops down, and that hinge will not go past that board just above it. So if a raccoon tries to open it, it will not open. But I'll pull the string, and you'll see that hinge folds up, which allows it to slide past so that I can open the door. I also have the roost bar set up to allow the chickens to open and close their own door, but I'll show you that at a different time. So I guess let's walk around a little bit. So there's another window on this side. This plastic is for my nectarine tree because we live in Washington State. Basically trying to eliminate the peach leaf curl on this nectarine tree. But another window, this is our egg hutch, and this is supposed to be locked shut, but looks like some kid came by and took the other part of my lock. I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of that kind of thing. So this opens up, and these will separate into 3 slots for the chickens to lay their eggs in. So we have these closed off for now just so they don't come in here and poop because they're not ready to lay eggs yet. So door is hooked by these chains so it doesn't open too far. So let's go this way. So we have our entire run with 1/2-inch hardware cloth, big open areas so you can see the chickens. Roof with trusses. We have metal roofing on top, and that's about all there is to that. We have a door on the front here. This is the side that faces our house, so we can look in and see whether the chickens have come out, whether they've gone in for the day. Once we have the automatic door working, we'll be able to see whether that's open or shut at night and all that. So we have, I made this door so that we can open the top and put compost or whatever through there. And then we can also open the whole door so that we can walk in. So, not very tall, but people can duck if they need to. So this is inside. Not really a lot to show you here either. I used some old lumber and made a ladder for them. I've noticed though they don't really use the steps. They like just climbing up and down on the side ramps, which is interesting. I have it hooked on a couple of hooks here, so if we want to take it out and hose it off, we can just pick it up. Yesterday it came on and off. I don't know what's happening today. That's interesting. I might have to loosen those screws. I wonder if a kid helped me with that too. I don't even know what's happening around here anymore. Alright. So when you lock yourself in here like we just did, there's a little wire here you can pull which opens up the latch on the outside. That wire just goes through a drilled hole. So here's the latch, and let me shut the door. Well, yeah, I'll shut the door. So when you're on the inside and you pull this wire, it opens up and you can get out. The kids were really getting stressed out when they locked themselves in there, so I put that on. Also, I added this because if you or your kids open that and then you open this and then you swing it, then it beats into the wire over there. So now we have a board that it can beat on instead of the wire. So that's basically it, I guess. I can't think of anything else. So let me know if you have any questions. Let's see. I guess I can tell you a couple of the dimensions. So it's 6 foot wide. The coop is 4 feet deep. That way I could use a 4x8 sheet of plywood and just cut 2 feet off, and it fits right on the floor of that coop. And then also it's about 4 feet tall, so I could use a piece of plywood on its side. The other thing I did to save time, and I got this idea from Carolina Coops also, is I put the siding or the plywood on the inside of the 2x4s, so that way when I paint it, the 2x4s look like decorative trim and the siding's on the inside. which is a little bit different than how you normally put siding on. Also, by letting this be 6 feet wide, the roofing comes in 8-foot panels, and so if you have 4 feet going up and 4 feet going up, that depending on the angle, you can make it just right so that you have the overhang you want and it covers the 6 feet exactly. Later on, I'm going to add gutters and have a gutter take water over and drop into a bucket for an automatic watering system. I don't have that set up yet. Let's see. So my 2x4s here are 5 foot 4 inches, and then there's another 3.5 on the top and 3.5 on the bottom. And I guess that's it. So let me know if you have questions. I think I will let the kids introduce our chickens to you.
This is my chicken, Fluffy, and this is Star, my mom's chicken, and they're both really scared.
Oh.
The nickname for this one is Fluff Puff.
You should put them inside the coop because it's getting a little bit cold.
Guys, I guess I'll just do Blackbird first. Alright, so this is the oldest chickie. His name is Blackbird because he's black. And yeah.
He's ready to go in?
Yeah.
You better put him in.
Wait, is that so this is Hunter. And he's like the gentlest of all of them, and he's not really fast like all the rest. His name is Hunter, I think I said that, and he looks like the youngest of all of them, but we think that one and this one is the youngest, but she looks bigger.
Okay, put him in. Star is the fastest. Back up a little bit.
Guess which one's name is? Okay? Guess their names.
Okay, they guessed.
Now you tell him.
Violet and orange.
Oh.
Orange and this is her.
Nice. Can you put him in their house?
Okay.
Thank you. Good job.
All right. So those last two, Firebird and
Orange,
are Rhode Island red chickens. The one before that, the little one named Hunter, he is a cuckoo Moran. The one before that was a black and white one. That is a cream leg bar. And the one before that I think was a white one. That is a white leghorn. And the one before that is Puff something.
It's like purple white.
What's the name? Puff?
Fluff Puff.
Fluff Puff.
Yeah.
And that's an Americana. And we have them for their eggs. So lots of different colors of eggs coming up. And I'm going to show you my staircase again. Because I figured it out. A kid climbed up here. They apparently locked themselves in and climbed up here, which twisted my top rung, so then I couldn't get it off. But once it's on there correctly, then you can take it off. You can hose all the poop off or whatever you want and hook it back on. Also, if we ever move this and the layout of the land is different. This will go up and down because it's just hooked on. And I think that's it. So, sorry, a plane's going by. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you on the next video.